Hello!
Ito na ang ating backlog. Ito yung Horizon, Vinci, and Marcus Radio Us.
Radio and Us.
Ayun, last
week pa to.
9 days ago pa to pagkaka-upload. So, let's go. Mangilam na tayo ng buhay ng may buhay. Kasama ang inyong mga sentimental reactors.
Sentimental ka din.
Oo, parang masaya. Ano, akala mo sila lang sentimental? So, papayag ng ganun.
Ang cute talaga, may ano pa sila, may pencil pa silang ganyan, no? Pen by pen o pencil, ganyan.
VINCI and Marcus of Horizon, don't go anywhere and please send them as many welcoming messages as possible during the next transition.
O yan kayo din, mga nasa live stream ngayon. Huwag niyong kalimutan mga ilam ng buhay na may buhay. Mag-comment lang kayo down below, okay?
Kaya mahaba to eh. Puro kasi maharites eh.
Yun, meron pa lang ito, mga awit. Wait lang I-skip natin.
Ayusin natin ang mga awit.
It's been battle between these two amazing artists.
Ay, wala na yung sentimental. Gusto ko ng sentimental.
Well, joining us tonight, we have VINCI of Horizon and the youngest member of Horizon, Marcus. Welcome to both of you.
Great to be back.
Okay, how's life?
Oh, a lot happened actually. Since
Because
the
we
last
were
time
here
we got
last
here.
week,
Right.
So
I mean, at least you were here last week.
Yeah, I wasn't here last week.
Naantok pa siya last week. Sobrang
Galing ako
pagod,
sa future
grabe.
at na-late ako sa panonood nito.
Roller coaster of a few
Okay,
days.
we're gonna get to that real soon. But before we move on to speaking about the AAA award and all that great achievement you guys achieved recently, I have to mention this. VINCI and Marcus just gave me this box of Hopia, and it's my first time trying this thing, and I gotta say, up until I tried this cookie, I thought I knew everything about life. But it feels like a totally new world now.
Oh my gosh.
And I gotta
Uy,
say, this is
madaming
the
masarap
best
na
snack
hopya
ever in
dito.
my life. If you guys never tried this one before, try it out yourself. You're gonna fall in love.
Di ba, no?
with it.
Dahil
Oh.
masarap na hopya
Anyway, thank
dito.
you so much once again.
Yes, it's my favorite as well. It's a personal favorite of mine.
Oh,
Oy, pero dun sa mga yung halimbawa may mga pinagdadaanan mga pala sa buhay, maganda yan, kumain ka ng hopia, it will keep your hopes up.
so let's speak about the
Nakakainis.
AAA awards that you guys were on last week. So how was that event? And then from what I know, you guys were awarded with AAA Focus Awards, right?
Yes, correct.
So tell us about it.
Well, it was very. It's such an honor to be part of the award show, let alone win an award and
Eh, teka,
perform.
nagkakagulo sila sa live stream. Doon sa mga paborito ng hopia, comment down below.
There, it was
Tipas talaga.
such a cool moment for Horizon. It was a
Okay.
first. And yeah, I did a speech, so I think I've said my part about it. So maybe Marcus, how do you feel if you were to do the speech?
If I were to do the speech, well, to be real, like, this is literally.
Ay, wait, pause lang. May ano lang ako. Sino sa inyo naglalaro ng Resident Evil 4? Comment down below.
Bakit?
Si Marcus Baby, Leon S. Kennedy.
True, and so many people say dream come true, but this is like the most literal dream come true is because
Kasi
like,
nga,
I remember, like, even
si Marcus kasi, may ano siya, meron siyang, hindi ko alam kung live niya ba yun dati. Tapos merong nag-comment dun sa kanya na ano daw, parang flop ba sila? Flop group ang Horizon. Tapos ang sinagot niya dun, parang you just wait. Parang gano'n, yun yung sabi niya. Kasi 'di ba isa sa mga parang pangarap niya talaga, gusto niya magka-trophy sila. Yun yung isa sa mga ni Marcos etong taon na to. Tas ayan, ilang trophy na yun na nakuha nila. Yung trophy nila dito. Mga hopia trophy nila, mga ganyan.
Magkakaroon pa sila siguro mamaya ng trophy ulit dito sa radio na
Oo, nakadami na kaya sila. May hopia, may tinan mo.
even for my birthday
May
wish,
konyo.
I would tell people like I want Horizon to have a trophy. I want Horizon to receive an award with their name on it, with the name of the award, and that all happened. And on one of the biggest award shows out there, which is I can't be more.
And we got another one today.
Oh, right,
You have to mention it.
Yeah, today we went to the Korean Wave Awards and we won Foreign Rising Star Award. So,
yan,
Yeah,
yun yung
man,
galing
keeps
sa
getting better and
government.
better, and I can't
Ah,
be
yun
more
yung
thankful
formal na
for our
formal
sila
elders,
sila.
because
Oo.
they all do the work.
Ano ba, napaka-laking bagay. No? Kasi foreigner sila eh, pero di ba, to receive an award galing doon sa gobyerno ng Korea.
I mean,
Well, aside from prize, it could be number 1 in charts. And
yeah,
stuff.
I mean, and album sales
Yeah.
that go crazy, that
Yeah.
would be amazing, you know.
O, narinig
You'll
nyo,
get there.
narinig
I
nyo,
mean,
album
I
sales
saw
daw.
May nagpaparinig si Vinci Boy.
Oy, narinig nyo, album sales daw, malapit na yung comeback. Number 1 sila nung nakaraan, di ba?
Oo.
Dami ng sales nila, o ayan na.
And I saw a huge potential in looking at it from
And
the back.
nerves, I was like the nerves were just like nerving. Because it was my first time
Kaya nga tawag,
performing solo,
nerves.
and
Yeah.
it didn't help that I was alone without my members, so it felt.
We gotta talk about how before you got there. 'Cause we were
because-
at. I remember. So
Oh,
you know, cause that we literally just got back from Korea.
Right.
And you know when you land at the airplane and then the pilot says like, all right, wait a few minutes, sit down.
So, sabi nila dito sa live stream, ano daw, just you wait, Vinci. May pag ganun ka pa, ha? May pag ganun ka pa, ha? Oh, nakapag-ipon na po, album na lang kulang.
Yun! Sana all may ganyan, no?
Dahil dyan, kayo dyan sa live stream, ha, tagli-5 bilhin nyo, ha?
Taglilima.
The sign goes off. That's where you could go. After the sign goes off,
I just scooted.
he just stood up and ran with our manager name.
I mean, not only that, but your flight was also delayed that day.
Yeah.
That's the crazy
Grabe
thing.
yan,
Stress.
So we
schedule
really
ni
had to
Vinci.
double time to make it to
Stress.
rehearsals.
But thank you
and-
so much for making it to the special.
so
that
fun.
day.
It was so
so
fun.
enjoyable for me personally. I wish I get to talk to you more in person that day, but yeah, we're
You
gonna
were
do it
busy.
later. I mean, you were busy that day.
We were busy.
Yeah. Anyway, tell us about this segment. What is this segment all about?
Here I am again reading the script.
Go.
Final pick is the time for a song selection battle between two sentimental artists. We'll read some messages sent in by our
Sentimental.
listeners and
Sentimental.
recommend songs to him or her.
Uy, sana all
Then
may
there
tira
will
pa
be
sa
a
Christmas
voting on
bonus
whose
pambili ng
selection-
album.
whose song selection
Wow.
was better.
Kami yung
Right,
so-called
and depending on
Christmas
whoever
bonus, pinambayad
wins,
na
they
namin
get
ng
to choose
utang.
the song to wrap up tonight's show.
Wala na natira.
Which song did you guys bring
Kahit
in today?
piso wala. Ba yan?
16. But we're switching it up though. We're
Yeah.
switching it up because last time I
Yeah.
went dash.
Yeah.
I think this time I'm going 16.
I'm going dash now.
Okay, so if Vinci wins, we're gonna play 16, and Marcus wins, then we're gonna play dash.
Win-win yan kahit
Anyway,
sino
shall
manalo,
we
di
get to the
ba?
first message right away from
Kanta nila pareho yun
Maxine?
eh.
Marcus, take it away.
All right. Good day to all listeners. Hello. So my story starts when I'm
Correct, Sheila
having
Yang.
feelings.
Sana all may
when
Christmas
I'm
bonus.
having feelings with my friend. At first I thought
Hindi kasi
it's
lahat may
just a
ganyan eh.
crush, but I was wrong. My feelings became deep until I feel like it's love. I confessed
ko
to
I feel
her,
like
but she rejected me.
Oh,
That hurts. We stay connected and we are super close until now. I understand her decision, but I am very confused because until now she's giving mixed signals, even though she already rejected me. It's hard for me to move forward in this situation. Should I stay away from her or just go with the flow?
Tawag sa, alam mo, tawag sa ganyan.
Matindi to.
Paasa.
Matindi ang pinagdadaanan nito.
Tawag sa mga ganyan, paasa. Ayaw naman pala, pero may pa-mix-mix signal. Baka naman nami-mix up ka lang doon sa signal. Akala mo lang. Baka naman ganun.
Actually,
it's gonna be. I personally assume it's gonna be a little hard for Marcus to answer.
Uh-huh,
Have you ever
yeah.
been in
Here I
love
am.
with someone?
I mean, we all got the puppy love, you know, from what kindergarten, you know. I would give this.
Those are still love. but
Yeah, exactly. I would give this girl when I was like 3 years old. I'd give her I would take flowers from the garden. And give it to her.
Oy, shout out dun sa puppy love niya, ni Marcus. Diba?
Parang wala akong ganyan nung kindergarten ako.
Sana fan ka ng Horizon. Sana sinusuportahan mo si Marcus, ha?
Parang wala
Grabe.
akong iisip dati, hindi pumunta sa kalye at maglaro.
Yan talaga, puppy love.
Wow.
At recess.
Dude, how do you remember things happened when you were 3?
I vividly remember.
Ganyan katalino yan si
It's my first ever
Marcus.
crush.
Wow.
Pero grabe,
love,
naaalala
yeah.
niya talaga. May memory na siya nung time na yun.
Ako, earliest memory ko 4.
Hindi ko na natatandaan yung mga four, hindi ko masyado natatanda. May natatandaan ako talagang horrible kasi kaya natatandaan
Kayo,
ko.
ano earliest memory ninyo in life? Comment down below.
What kind of flower was it?
It was a sunflower.
Oh,
Wow.
Every day.
Even the flower.
Everyday sunflower.
Yeah?
I'd even give her my money.
Wow.
grabe.
I remember my mom would find out
Sana
I gave her money.
all.
She got mad at me.
Yeah.
Because that was my only money to buy like food or whatever.
Uy, ang swerte na magiging jowa ni Marcos.
Yan ang
Namimigay ng pera.
True love. Yan ang true love. Yeah.
Gusto niyo ba yung mga ganyang jowa?
Ang
Namimigay ng
bihira.
pera. Ang bira yan.
Ito?
Wow.
Yeah.
But the
so-
effort, the amount of effort you put into
Yeah.
that relationship,
Yeah,
picking
exactly.
flowers on a daily basis for her.
As a child.
Was it always sunflower?
Yeah, it was always
Uy, may comment dito. 2 years old daw yung earliest memory ni Marcos dun sa, with channel.
Talaga? Ang bira. Iba
Bihira.
talaga yung utak niya, no?
Panoorin natin yan mamaya pag may time tayo.
sunflower. It was always sunflower in the garden. So I kind of relate to the pain
Oh.
that Maxine is going through right now.
Okay.
Grabe.
Interesting. So how did that relationship?
Pati sa pag-ibig, talaga marami nang alam si Marcos.
After kindergarten,
Yeah.
we went to different schools. We never talked for like 9-10 years.
Okay.
And then we had this reunion
Oh.
when I was like 10.
Natatawa ako sa story. Ano yung parang reunion? Ay, ganito.
Ang tindi. Ang tindi ng usapan eh. Talagang tungkol sa pag-ibig. Yung pinag-uusapan nila nung kindergarten pa sila, nung nagkita pa sila nung 10 years old sila.
Ikaw na grown up, pag pinakinggan mo yung story, natatawa ka lang talaga. Kasi parang, baby pa kayo
Diba?
Nako.
Hindi.
So it's
So
7
many
years.
happenings in your life.
Tinan mo, hindi mo si DJ isang tawa ng tawa din, Tinan mo, paano ba naman kasi 10 years old, di ba?
As a young
So that was not
child.
9 years, just 7 years of not seeing each other, and then our parents. Right? My mom told her mom, I don't know what happened. It was a birthday party, and we were like, yo, we should do a reunion after 7 years.
Yeah.
And I met her again
Yeah.
after 7 years, but my feelings were gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nakapag-move on na. Ano ba yan?
Nag-move on na siya. Bira yun. Talaga may mga feelings pa talaga siya,
Kasi nga eh.
How much for sharing your story? So I guess the takeaway from your story is if you take a certain amount of distance from the other person that you have crush on, then it's gonna fade away slowly in time.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you so much for the wise
It's
words.
grabe kasi baby pa naman siya
Well, I
nun.
think if they really feel like there's a connection, a potential connection, then it wouldn't hurt to try again.
Yeah.
But then if they're sending mixed, if they're sending mixed signals, but if they're really showing that they don't like it, then I guess it's pretty cool to back off for now.
What if the feeling remains the same after a long period of time? What would you do if that's the case?
Well, yeah, it is very hard to
O
move.
yan yung sinasabi ninyo dyan. Sabi, pinagpalang bata, 6-year-old pa lang, may kotse at may 500,000 pesos na.
Ay, mayaman naman siguro ang
Sana
magulang,
all.
ganun.
Ay, swerte talaga ng first girlfriend ni Marcos. Talaga kung gano'n, magkano kaya binibigay
Sayang
niya?
yun.
No? Grabe,
Kita
no?
sila nung 10 years old.
Oo.
Kaso nagbago na yung feelings niya.
Unless you
Bira yung story,
distance yourself from that person like for a long time. So I think it's hard to just let feelings pass like that. So I think it's best to, the fact that you already said your feelings is already enough for you to, move on with life.
Right.
But then if you're still not satisfied with that and you
Yeah.
really want to confront and like make things work, then you have to work.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the wise advice. And
Grabe
shall we
naman.
cover a couple of
Mga,
advice from the listeners?
Baka kasi naman lang,
Do you guys want to
parang-
highlight anything?
Oh, we
May
got
ganyan
Sean
kasi.
over here.
Okay, what do you say?
May mga ganyan kahit dun sa mga, ang tawag dito, minsan sa mga kanta dito sa Pinas, makakapansin ka ng ano, may mga gumagawa ng kanta na parang, etong girl na to, ano, paasa lang to, wala lang, ganun lang siya, parang, i-reject ka niya, pero pag halimbawa, didikit-dikit sa'yo, ganyan, tapos parang, lalapit ka ulit, tapos wala lang nang mangyayari doon. May mga ganung kanta dito, hindi ko lang alam yung mga, parang gusto naririnig ko
Oy,
yung
kayo
mga
dun
ganung
sa mga
lyrics.
nasa
Mga
live stream,
paasa.
you comment down below. What are the songs that are like that, the sentimental value songs?
Take your time, prioritize your well-being, and consider having an honest conversation with your friend about your feelings. Oh yeah, you deserve clarity and peace.
True.
That's true.
And another one from Adrian Haram too. Vinci, do you want to cover that?
Yeah. Adrian says, learn to shield yourself from those kinds of relationships. I can relate to that, though, except that it was a boy. Even lasted for like 4 years until I stopped thinking about him. Wow. Yeah, but that happens though, right? Like the long-term feelings that lingers even after everything. That's a real thing.
Anyway, shall we move on and recommend a song for this person, Maxine, who's suffering from one-sided love?
One-sided love.
Yeah.
Oy guys, sino sa inyo naka-experience na one-sided love? Comment down below.
Which one would
Saan
you
ba
like?
ko?
Okay, I'll go. I
Yan ba yung ano,
recommend
ina?
sour grapes.
Okay.
Set
Yung
up
nilagyan nila ng gano'n,
something.
di ba yan yun?
Because love is like sour grapes. You know, it hits. You know, the sour, the
Meron pang
you know,
metaphor.
there's many things about
Like,
love.
may mga ganun
There's so
ay,
many
hindi,
things
simili
like
pala yun.
that's
Kasi may
confusing.
like.
Sometimes you overthink. Sometimes you get hurt. Sometimes you get happy. And
Paano mo alam?
That's-
Paano mo
I
alam?
think this
Kasi
song
nga,
is,
ano pa
is a
lang, sa
good
kinder
choice.
pa nga lang may papel.
It's about
Personal
falling in
opinion,
love.
I think you are the most interesting subject to talk to in life. Because every time you share those wise words referring to life, referring to as sour grapes and all that,
Sabi nga sa'yo, sumisimili pa eh. May pa like sour grapes pa eh, di ba?
Kay Vinci. Hindi niyo makontrol.
person who's still at a young age.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
admirable. Thank you so much for the
Yes.
recommendation. And Vinci, what about you?
I brought in Try Again by Jaehyun 선배님. It's an ode to you to try again
Oh yeah.
because you got rejected, but
Yeah.
I think with love that you think
Mhm.
is real, there's a chance for you to try again.
You see?
Pero ano, kapag halimbawa,
Thank you
pero
so much
seryoso guys. Pag halimbawa, granting dumating yung time, kami ni Jut, magkaroon kami ng bitterness sa isa't isa.
Wow, yan na naman siya.
Magkaroon kami ng
Nagsimula
problema.
na naman siya.
Lalapit ko to kay Marcos.
Sa kanya kahihingi ng payo, no? Hindi ka na nahiya.
These songs right away, chosen by these.
I-share niya sa akin yung mga experiences niya nung 10 years old pa siya.
Grabe, 14 anyos lang siya, doon ka pahingi ng advice, no?
To, and do not forget to share your opinions about the previous message because you guys have no right to vote
Oh,
on
yeah.
this segment. Anyway, this is Sour Grapes by Liz Seraphim, chosen by Marcus, and Try Again by Deer plus Jaehyun, and Vinci's choice.
Ayun na, lipat.
May
Ang
I-skip natin.
susunod ay...
You ask me, will be alright. I want to Please remember.
Wala. Asa na?
But, then,
Hard to choose a better song for this person, message sender Maxine, is because I think the songs contain totally different vibes away from
Oh,
each
yeah.
other. Sour Grapes, almost like a consolation song for this dude who's suffering from one-sided love, telling life is like a sour grape. It has its ups and downs, but you're gonna get to a positive point in some point at your life. While Vinci coming up with this song, Try Again, giving a slight hope to this person.
Okay,
at the
bang,
same
okay,
time.
bang
So I'd
approach.
say it's a really well-balanced song recommendations from these two. But according to Marcus, he has a quite funny
He has
story
unlocked-
to
Yeah,
share.
I got a story. Like, I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. I remember.
No,
I,
you don't have to wrap it up
Wait,
real
I don't
quick.
have to-
oh, take your time. Ayaw mo naman tayo dito, Marcos. Take your time. Ilabas mo lahat ng detalye ng
Okay
story
lang
mo.
yan, ano, nasa live stream naman kami.
Mas marami kaming pag kakainan ng popcorn pagka ganun.
Tapos na maglaba yung mga nandito.
Exact same way I told you guys. So I remember I listened to Try Again. It was quarantine. I was
Natatawa ko sa mga tawa nila eh. Ang bihira.
Kasi nga naman, parang akala mo grown up yung
I was
nagkukwento.
doing my exam.
At the age of, that's the most important
I was 12. I was 12 years old. Okay?
Hina-highlight niya talaga at the age of.
I was having the worst breakdown of my life. I was crying.
12. Ine-emphasize pa ni Vinci at 12.
Gonna do this exam. I was sitting at my room. It was dark. I had my lights off. I was sitting there for like 14 hours straight. Because I wouldn't do my exam when I was supposed to. So I had to cram and do the exam at that day. And I couldn't finish it. I was doing my maths. I remember I was doing probability.
And Try Again was playing.
Try Again was playing. I was crying. So I was like, what do I do? So whenever.
Ang ganda naman ang connect mo.
Seryoso? Ang seryoso, grabe. Ang bigat. Bigat na problema niya, no?
Hindi na na.
Pero kasi naman, pag nag-aaral ka, yun lang talaga yung yung focus mo sa buhay, yung pag-aaral mo.
Do this.
That's hilarious.
I remember I would send a picture of myself crying. I would send it to my sister. And she would cry out. I mean, she would laugh out loud that I was crying doing my maths.
You know what's funny about that story, especially the ending part of that, was you decided to take a selfie of you crying and send it to your.
It's a good way to remember that time.
Wow.
Naisip niyo pa
Thank you so much to
mag-selfie,
both of you for
pambira.
these two amazing
Talagang
songs.
ibang generation
And
talaga
before we
pinanganak
move
si
on to
Mark.
the
Oo,
next
grabe.
tonight's trophy.
Oh.
Yay! So, what should we call it tonight?
Let's see what
I saw some suggestions, things like
Yeah.
Rising Sunflower.
Rising
or-
Sunflower.
Rising
We saw a
Sunflower.
Rising Hopia from earlier.
Yeah.
You know, since it's my first time experiencing a Hopia in my life, so why don't we call it the Best Hopia Award?
Best
Yeah,
Hopia
best
Award.
Best Hopia Award.
Thank
go.
you so much. We're gonna stick to that. Whoever wins gets this award.
Diba sabi
we're
ko
gonna
sa rin,
find out
Hopia
real
kahit
soon
may
by the
zero
end of the
ka,
show,
parang
and we're
wala,
gonna move on
zero.
to message number 2. Vinci, take it
Oh,
away.
yeah. Oh no. It got mixed up. Oh no. Wait a
Take your
minute.
time. Take your time. It's okay. You
We
got
got it.
it. Yes.
Okay, this is from Wanda1234. Dear DJ Sam, Marcus, and Vinci, greetings. I'm Wanda, and I've been grappling with a persistent problem. Despite enjoying my current job for the past 4 years, I yearn to explore other professional opportunities. Although I've expressed this desire to my family, they insist that I should stay content with my current position. They question the need for a change when I already have a job. I'm torn between following my heart's desire and break my family's heart, or just keep things as it is and follow my family's decision for me. Any advice on how to navigate this situation?
Tanungin niyo si Marcos.
Kasi makaka-ano yan, makakasagot na.
Ask you a question. What do you think about this message, Vinci?
Well, I think anything that you would decide on in the future will not really break your parents' heart. I mean, at first they would probably feel hurt by you turning your back against them and
Right.
not doing as they told you, but at the end of the day, it's your life to live, and
Exactly.
if they see you happy and thriving and just, you don't have regrets from that decision you made, then I think everything will go fine and no hearts will be broken.
Sounds like an advice from your actual life, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
How does your parents feel about your success?
well, actually, my parents are very supportive,
Yeah.
and
Swerte.
even back when I was young, when I was going to high school, because I moved to the city, far away from my hometown to study my specific course.
Okay.
So I had to like really convince them, and I had to take things into my own accord
Right.
for once in life, because I was still young that time, and it felt nice because it felt like you had control over your life. I mean, as a young child, of course, your parents are looking over you, and you just have they're not controlling or manipulating you, but
Right.
you have this backup system. But
Right.
that's the time you become independent and you really feel like you're living life independently.
Pero
So I-
feeling ko majority ng mga ng mga batang lumalaki, majority sa kanila talaga hindi sila doon sa path ng gusto ng magulang sa kanila. Pero may percentage din talaga na kung ano yung
Gusto nilang sundan yung yung halimbawa kung ang magulang nila nakita nila na doktor or magaling na doktor or engineer ganyan. Tas gusto din nila yung path na yun. Yung may mga ganong kaso na susundan din talaga nila. Pero kung halimbawa more on nandun sa lalo na yung mga art,
yun yung
lalo na yung mga ganyan.
risky kasi yan eh.
yung mga may kinalaman sa art, yung mga may
Yan, gaya nung ginawa ni VINCI.
yung mga ganito, yan, usually yung parents mag-o-oppose sa ganyan. Kasi walang seguridad. Alam mo yun, kasi ang magulang kasi gusto nila yung, kailangan may security of tenure, ganon yung trabaho mo, yung tipong buwan-buwan, may papasok sa'yo, ganon. Mahirap kasi yung ganyan
I think making your own choices, if you think what's gonna make you happy, is not a bad thing and could actually be the best thing for you.
Okay, thank you so much. What about you, Marcus?
Actually, I feel really sorry for Wanda1234.
Why?
For this situation. I think
Okay.
it's really tough, and personally, I can't really relate to this. 'Cause
Okay.
I
I'm not-
doubt.
Yeah, I mean,
I
right,
feel like you
don't
can. As a child who has gone through lots of things.
but I mean, I have loving, supportive parents. I haven't gone to like this situation where they're like, I gotta go if I'm gonna go with what I want to do or what they want to do. But I always think that do what your heart desires is the best way to go with life, because like what VINCI said, it's your life at the end of the day. It's not their life, but it's if you believe in something that you want to do. I mean, I know you're just exploring, right? But if there's really something that you want to pursue, and you really think that your heart wants it, don't overthink it. Just go for it, because when you want to do something, and you don't feel like you're being forced to do something, you're gonna 100% thrive at that one thing. And that has been my case. I wasn't forced to do this idol stuff. I wanted to perform for
Pero
my
yung
whole life.
Yan,
mga
kasi importante
magulang
kasi
naman
yun
kasi gusto lang naman talaga ng ikabubuti ng anak nila. Hindi man nila yung parang hindi man kanila sinasakal.
Yun din minsan yung, depende siguro sa sitwasyon, pero isa
minsan
sa mga misconception
yun,
yun.
yung nagiging tanggap ng a younger person minsan.
Na parang sinasakal ka ng magulang. Pero actually talaga worried sila kasi, lalo na kung halimbawa kung dumaan sila sa mahirap na buhay dati. Tas ayaw kasi nilang makita na ikaw, pagdadaanan mo yung gano'n. Yung as in talagang gapang, yung gano'n yun. Siguro yung sinasabi ni Marcus nga, tulad siya kasi, yan yung gusto niya eh. Isa pa, capable siya.
Oo.
Kaya niya. Kasi minsan merong, halimbawa may tao.
Tsaka developed from the ground up naman kasi to si Marcos.
Oo. Nandiyan na kasi siya dyan sa linya na yan mula nung maliit pa siya eh. So parang, kung ituloy-tuloy niya man yan, walang problema, nandiyan na siya sa karera na
Hindi
yan.
siya yung parang kagaya ni Kyler na na yung papasok siya sa dancing na
Zero.
late in life na niya gagawin na parang ang laking risk talaga.
May kasi, meron din kasi mga tao na halimbawa, ako gusto kong gawin tong bagay na to. Pero kasi minsan ang problema, halimbawa, gusto mong gawin to, kaso hindi kaya ng katawan mo. May ganun eh. Halimbawa, gusto ko pangarap ko maging bombero eh. Gusto ko yun, yung maggagano ka. Pero ka naman, sakitin. Yung ganon. Hindi ka pwede sakitin pag yung konting takbo lang, hingal ka na, pagod ka na, hinihika ka na. Yung ganon, may ganon eh. So, yung ganon mga bagay, hindi mo maipipilit kasi hindi pwede sa katawan mo eh. May ganon, kahit na yun yung passion mo.
I've been having fun, and I have not felt the demotivation. So I think that's gonna be the same case with you, Wanda. So Wanda.
Okay.
Gusto
the
niya
thing
kasi yung
about
ginagawa
this
niya eh.
message is that I kind of can relate to this person is because I obviously grew up in a family where I was forced to do this and that and all that. It was pretty typical in our culture. So
Right.
it's not a matter of bad or good, but it's more like
Kahit sa
You-
Pilipinas din ganun din yung
Mm.
culture eh. Pero mas matindi tingin ko sa Korea eh.
Hindi, lalo na kasi dalawang anak lang sila.
being freed from the standard that your parents made for you.
Yes.
So, coincidentally, our first half was pretty much filled with the topic of what's the definition of being a good parent. So, what do you
Yeah.
guys think is being a good parent?
Well, I think it's about also making your child learn how to be independent. Because that's how I was raised. I
Right.
was raised not very, dependent on my parents. I mean, they were there when I really needed them and I asked for help and advice, but they're not there all the time to always,
Right.
hold me up.
True.
Because it's hard when you grow old. It helps with the coping of adulthood,
Right.
which I'm actually in that process right now, and it really helped for me, for my parents to be very supportive, but not in a way that's like very manipulative or like too controlling. So I really
Ano,
I think-
ano yan, importante yung sinasabi ni Vinci na yun. Yung, kasi minsan may magulang na sobrang, alam mo yung mahal na mahal nila yung anak nila. Lahat na lang,
Sobrang pampered.
tulungan, ganito, ganyan. Hindi, yun, oo, siguro pag bata, ganyan,
Pag
pwede mo
bata
pang
pa,
saluhin, ganyan. Pero pag lumalaki na, kailangan matuto yung anak mong mag-solve ng sarili niyang problema. Hindi pwedeng lahat na lang ikaw ang gagawa, lahat ikaw. Paglaki ng anak mo, good luck talaga sa'yo. Talaga naman.
that's how I would be a parent in the future as well.
You're gonna be a really good parent.
Kasi ang kasi doon, halimbawa, ikaw na parent, you won't stay around forever. Kaya dapat,
Kailangan maturuan mo sila.
maturuan mo yung mga anak mo ng kung ano yung dapat gawin para mag-survive sila kung dumating yung time na mawala ka
Kasi
na.
kung lalo na pag halimbawa lalo na sa Korea, 'di ba, ang mga tao sa kanila, minsan kung mag-asawa sila 40, 30, 40 plus na minsan yung iba. So, will you be around for 50 years? Ganyan para to guide your children na ganun. 'Di ba?
What about you, Marcus? Same questions to you?
I think being a good parent is kind of like teaching your child to work with what they have, because there's some spoiled kids out there because the parents would just like spoil them, and I remember like my parents, especially my dad, he would be strict with me at times, and I really thank him for being strict with me and like taking things
Grabe,
things
naiintindihan niya na
away.
yung ganun. May realization na siya ganun.
Matanda na yan.
Sabi ko na sa inyo, 40 na to eh.
Tanda na yun si Marcos.
May realization na
nasa
siyang
katawan lang
ganun.
ng baby.
From me, for the meantime, for the better, because I learned how to enjoy without having everything that I want. And I remember like if there is something that I want, and at that time like I would want
Pero
like
totoo yan. Pero,
Maganda yan.
Kasi dati nung bata pa ako, nung kasing edad ko si Marcos, hindi ko maintindihan yan. Sabi ko, bakit ganito? Pinagkakait sa akin yung ganito, yung ganyan. Pero nung matanda na ako, tsaka ako na-realize. Pero si Marcos, baby pa siya, na-realize na niya agad. Sana all talaga.
just tech stuff like
Switch.
like a Nintendo Switch or whatever. I would have to do my my to-do list, and I have to like focus
You
on
have
my
to
goal
earn it.
first. Yeah. And I have to be successful with what I do. And then only then will I have what I want.
Okay.
And I
Pero
think
totoo
it
yun.
helps
Ang
with
gandang
being
system
patient
nun, ang
with
gandang
life,
system
and it
nun.
helps with
Yung parang, you do something and then here's your reward.
Kasi sa totoong buhay, gano'n
Ganun
naman
din eh, oo.
Halimbawa, sa school, hindi pwedeng bibigyan ka ng teacher mo ng 99 na grade, tapos absent ka 95% of the time. Di ba? O kaya yung exams mo mabababa. Ganun talaga sa totoong buhay.
Magandang training yun.
Sa trabaho din, ganun. Hindi pwedeng may bonus ka, tapos palpak yung trabaho mo. Walang ganun.
Ano daw ba gatas ni Marcos para yun din papainom ko pag nag-anak ako? Sa akin kasi dati, United American Tiki-Tiki. Pero parang walang epekto sa utak ko.
Just being happy.
Hindi naman kasi gatas yung vitamins, yung vitamins.
Anyway, time for us to recommend songs for this person. Well, let's begin with Vinci's song choice. What did you bring for this person?
Yes, oh my, I brought in To My Youth by Bolbagan Sachungi.
Okay.
Yes, it's a youth. It's an ode to your youth. So I think also one thing when you're trying to decide on stuff is also try to think of the younger version of you and think what would they think if you're
Ang hirap
there.
naman yan para kay Marcos.
If
Itistig
like,
niya pa yung
wow,
younger
you see
version
yourself
of you.
from 10
Oh, yan,
years
may
ago.
recommendation
So,
dyan. I
it's
think
a message
S26
to your
Gold is
younger
good.
self.
I got
26
Running
gold
by
talaga.
Gaho.
Uy, ang mahal
And
niya.
It's actually from
It's
an
26.
OST of
Okay.
Startup, a K-drama. It's my family's
yeah.
favorite. It's my
Ooh.
favorite of all time.
Okay.
And it talks
Ano daw
about
yun?
running towards your dreams and
Ano yung
you know
sabi niya?
Running towards
not
your
being
dreams.
scared of
May
taking
drama.
the leap of faith, you know. And I hope that Wanda 1234 will be inspired to just go for it and wing it. It's totally fine.
Well, thank you so much to both of you for bringing these two songs. We're gonna play them right away. This is Nice Hachungeke To My Youth by Pulpagan Sachungi, chosen by
May mga
Vinci.
songs ulit, may mga
Running
songs.
by Kaho, Marcus's choice.
Oh.
These two. But since
Yeah,
the
yeah.
second song was an OST from a drama, a K-drama, shall we talk a little bit more about that? What kind of K-drama is it, did you say?
It's a startup.
Startup.
It's about
Tempra.
starting up a company.
Di ba gamot sa
Okay.
Parang
lagnat
alam
yan?
mo yun
Alin?
Sunod mo yun
And
startup.
from a dream
Ano?
and into a reality.
Okay,
Ano
and the
daw
story
yan?
goes on.
And the story goes
Ano
on.
sabi niya?
There's
Startup?
love, you know,
Oh,
going
okay.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Di
they
ba?
become successful with the business.
They become successful at the end, but I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay,
But there's
thank you.
it's a really good plot.
Okay. Guys, if you guys are curious, make sure to watch that K-drama. And with that, we are going to move
Startup?
on to the last message from
Hindi ko
Chan.
napapanood.
I recently
Recommended ni
became friends with
Marcos,
someone
maganda
named
siguro
A.
yun. Kasi si
and this
Marcos
friend shared some
nag-recommend eh.
personal
Marami
secrets
nang
with me.
napanood na K-drama niyan sa life niya.
The things she said were really hard to believe. I tried to comfort her by saying, "You've been through a lot. Her stories were so heartbreaking. There weren't good people
Oh,
around
yan
this
oh,
friend,
recommended
so I
din
felt
sa sa live stream. Maganda daw startup.
Startup! Ay, hindi ko pinanood yan.
Pasensya na, medyo matagal na yung loading. Yung mabagal kasi internet namin eh. Lumaki rin to sa United American Tiki-Tiki, kaya medyo mahina.
Hindi! Ang iniisip ko, top. Star, top, ganun. Yun yung iniisip ko, startup.
Parang yung grupo dun sa sa Dreammaker, Topic.
Oo, topic.
Hindi top pick,
Topic, oo,
topic.
topic. Startup, si Kim Son Ho, at saka si yung hindi ko siya pinanood kasi although gustong-gusto ko siyang panoorin, kaya lang kasi na-spoil ako ng mga spoilers sa online, mga ganyan, tas ganun.
Ayan,
Kaya
kaka-Facebook
hindi
mo yan.
nakikita ko kasi yung mga kung ano nung lumalabas, tas may mga na parang yung ending ganito, yung ganyan. Pero gusto ko sana kasi gusto ko umarte si Kim Son Ho.
Tigil-tigilan mo na kasi kaka-cellphone.
Oy.
Na-spoil ka tuloy.
Nakakainis kasi bigla na lang may
Uy,
mga
pero totoo
lumalabas
yan. Ang daming spoilers sa social media.
Kahit minsan hindi ko pa napapanood kasi syempre hinihintay mong matapos, di ba? Bigla na lang papakita, ay namatay si ganitong bida. Ay, wala na, parang tinatamad ka ng
Kahit
manood.
yung Yu Yu Hakusho, hindi ko pa napapanood yun, pero lumalabas na sa feed ko sa Facebook.
Ang dami na
person for her. However, one of my close friends lived in the same neighborhood as this friend, so I subtly asked about it. Without mentioning the friend's secret, I asked, "Do you know what happened to A?" But then my friend said, she tells too many lies. Hearing that, I became quite confused. How should I handle my relationship with A? Should I still believe what A said? Wow.
Ano nga yung story niya?
A riddle. I felt like
Hindi ko kasi daldal tayo ng daldal. Di ko naiintindihan yung story niya. Ano ba yung problema niya?
Kaya mo yan.
to a
Ano
riddle right
sabi?
there.
This is quite hard.
That's confusing.
It's hard.
You guys ever faced a real liar in your life before?
No. Have I?
Yeah.
Like a straight up liar.
Yeah.
I guess I
sure,
would if I got lied to, you know?
Yeah?
Wow.
Wow.
Have you?
I did once in my
Pero
life.
may mga ganyang tao na
Oo.
yung parang sanay na sanay magsinungaling.
Oo.
Grabe talaga.
Talagang blatant lie. Yung talagang in your face. Ganon. Tapos walang kakurap-kurap na
Mga
ganon.
ganyan.
Talagang caring-caring niya lang.
Yung mga simple nga, diba, papunta na ako, pero katunayan, hindi pa na. Bihira.
In the past, when I was still in my early 20s, I was about your age.
Uh-huh.
Just got out of the military. I was about 23, and I met this guy whose last name was Young Dragon. What a coincidence! What a coincidence.
Young dragon. Dragon.
Yeah. So anyway, so the thing about him is that I thought like we were having like a genuine relationship as friends, right? I thought he was always being quite honest with his life, with me, and all that. So we got along pretty well, and he also pursued a path as a musician too back in the days before he made his transition into becoming something very shady. We cannot talk about that on air, of course. But the thing is, he turned out to be a huge liar, and then. Yeah, the relationship, like it was like kind of reached to this point that it was unreturnable.
Right.
And I don't know
Mahirap
what to
kasi
say about this person.
mahirap kasing makipagkaibigan sa yung hindi nagsasabi ng totoo, no? Mahirap kausap yung mga ganyan tao, yung parang
I mean, since this person
lalo na kung
who
mga sa mga
lives
seryosong
close to this
bagay,
person
kakatakot
A
yan.
claims that this person A is a huge liar, I think you should try to hear a story from the neighbor, not from A, because there may be a huge chance A may be a person who bluffs a lot.
Yeah.
Could be.
So try to take advice from the neighbor first, and then try talking to A.
Yes.
And I gotta say, lying is kind of a mental disease you cannot really fix over time, despite like sending this specific liar to a therapist or whatever. So you should stay.
Uy,
away
sino
from
sa inyo
this
sanay
person.
magsinungaling? Comment down below.
Anyway, I guess there's nothing else we can say to this person. But if we were to come up with a final verdict, what would you say? Should this person stay away from A or not?
Well,
Let's tie down to that.
I mean, I think it's best to get a second opinion. Like, try other people around A and ask if that's the same case with them. Because it could be a thing where it's just gossip that she's a liar,
Right.
but she's actually not. So it's kind of abrupt to just believe into one person saying she's a liar and already cut off
That's a valid point right there,
everything.
yeah?
So I guess you could also try, testing the waters and also asking A maybe directly about some stuff like that. I mean, it's hard to confront. When someone's lying, someone's just lying. You just can't put it out of them. So
I-test
Kaya
mo.
nga nagsisinungaling kasi may
What about you,
tinatago.
Marcus?
I
I-test mo na lang.
Yeah, I would definitely go deep into it with a close friend, because I mean it is a close friend, so you have to trust your close friend, right? So I think maybe A is
I'm gonna
going-
make it simple for you. Stay away or not. In 3, 2, 1.
stay aware,
Thank you so much, Marcus. Anyway, with that, we're gonna reveal the winner for tonight's final pick. Let's go. Drum roll, please. The winner of
Pero
the
mahirap
best-
talaga pag halimbawa yung kakilala mo, sinungaling talaga, tapos sanay na sanay sa gano'n.
Oo. Pag
Mahirap yung gano'n.
hindi kasi hindi mo mapagkakatiwalaan yan sa maraming bagay. Kasi dapat, kumbaga, di ba parang may kasabihan nga na yung tapat sa maliit, tapat sa malaki yun. Kung yung maliliit na bagay, sinungalings, di ba? Mahirap yan.
Oh my God.
Let's hope,
Hopia
yeah. Let's hope, yeah.
is Vinci!
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'm the
Speech.
Yeah, we gotta get the second speech of the day. You made a speech earlier
For the award.
Yes, I am
Sana
so
all wala may
honored
speeches.
to be the best Hopia. Because Hopia is just mind-blowingly yummy. And I want to be like that. I want to be mind-blowingly yummy, yeah. I will move forward
Akala ko yung nabihopya.
from this day on to be mind-blowingly yummy.
Gusto yun ng mga
So can you
Vinciers.
give us some good quality Hopia then? Yeah, I mean, I already did.
Oh yeah, you actually did.
Yeah, you did. Anyway, thank you so much to both of you for coming through the show for this segment. And since Vinci won tonight's segment, we're going to play 16 and call it a day. Well, shall we say
day!
goodbye all together? In 3, 2, 1. Hopia! Hopia!
Hopia, goodbye.
Wala
Yun,
na.
diba?
Tapos na. Sabi sa inyo, masayang panoorin to eh.
Oo, kahit late na tayo, worth it
Oo.
panoorin.
Ang daming input kasi nung bata eh.
Pero ako gusto ko rin maging goal yan sa buhay. Maging
Ano
mind-blowingly yummy. So hanggang dito ang ating reaction sa Vinci and Marcus.
Sa Radio on Us. Don't forget to LSS to like and subscribe.
Bye-bye.